Hi. One of the questions we get asked a lot is what do we think about HTML5 and where do we think it's going and how important will the standard be? And I've got to tell you, HTML5, from our perspective, is one of the most exciting things we've seen emerge in years, especially what it means around mobile. First of all, there's the whole notion of being able to write code once and deploy it across multiple devices. So write your business logic and your layers once and deploy them against iOS and deploy them against Android. Gee, does that sound familiar to anyone? But that is exciting and that is important. But there's a lot more sort of underlying the specification that we think is really cool too. Things like web intents, much better, richer ways now of discovering services, of sharing data, of sharing access control and login information across applications. Really cool stuff. Some things like the performance enhancements that are being added so that we can really make HTML web applications incredibly fast and incredibly scalable. I'm talking about things like pre-fetching and pre-rendering, things like application caching and stuff like that. Just absolutely exquisite. And so much has really been done here to help give a much richer mobile experience, getting things closer to the metal, if you will. Some interesting things being done around Android now for camera aspects and camera intents so that folks can actually get and take advantage of the things that are happening native on the device. And it's really closing that gap between what a native application can do and what a web-based application can do. Things like the touch interfaces that are coming out now, the touch methods that allow you to actually do gestures on mobile device and touch-sensitive devices. Absolutely unthinkable a few years ago in the web. So we're thrilled. We're thrilled about that. But it's not an either-or kind of question that we see very often either. It's not really about should I do a native application or should I do an HTML application. It's really about how powerful and how cool is it when I've got native and HTML sort of blended together, when I've got HTML and native side by side, and as well as some of the really cool tools out there, things like PhoneGap and things like that allow you to develop native applications, but to do it in an HTML kind of language. So we think that's all really exciting. So is it ready for prime time? Absolutely. Is it good as native? Probably not, but it's awfully close. And there's absolutely no doubt that HTML5 is going to be a critical part of your mobile strategy going forward. So learn about it, check it out, and good luck.